Military power has been off the table for Germans in recent decades, even though they are one of the key members of NATO. But in recent years, rapid changes of security challenges is once more forcing Germans to shift toward a more muscular military policy with a massive 100 billion euro military modernization fund. What it means for Russia and other European countries. Let's have a brief look. Germany is the EU's largest economy and also the most populous country. This swift military upgrade for Germany, considering their financial and technological capabilities, could turn their army to a mighty scary one again after 8 decades. They have shown before that they can make swift military changes in a short amount of time. So it may be a threat to Russia like before, and a happy news for the NATO members. But looking at history may bring up some concerns among Europeans too, especially Britain and France. At the same time, Germany has been criticized by Ukraine and some EU countries for not providing enough military aid to Kiev. So this time they have a valid and solid excuse to speed up their military funds. Let's look at some military facts about Germany. The 100 billion euro injection will raise Germany's annual military spending from roughly 50 billion to an average of 70 billion over the course of 5 years. That would put Germany in line with the NATO goal to spend 2% of economic output on defense, a commitment that Berlin has so far violated. Different political groups and parties in this country are pushing for even more military budget, at least 20 billion more each year. Although Germany's official list of military investments is secret, there is one huge project the government has made public: the purchase of US F-35 fighters, which are supposed to replace the decade-old Tornado fighter jets. The German government also said it wants to improve the general equipment of its troops and also is planning to make new warships, tanks, and buy new drones. Right now, there are roughly 35,000 American service members and personnel deployed at installations around Germany, having had a presence in the country since the end of the World War II. So Germany's military activities are fully under US control still after 8 decades. Germany has been slowly increasing its arms export, and in 2021 they made nearly $10 billion from selling warships, submarines, tanks, and air defense systems to countries like Egypt and Singapore. In fact, German defense contractors export almost as many arms as they sell to their own country's military. There are nearly 250 companies and enterprises in Germany for manufacturing military weapons and equipment, to make this country the first on the list of the EU members for number of manufacturers. The Ukraine war is rapidly changing many things, especially in Eastern Europe. For example, Sweden and Finland are joining NATO, and Germany is finally paying more attention to its military. But these changes could heaten up the security issues in this continent and at the same time make the room for diplomacy less and less. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and write your opinion down in the comments.